The 2nd of May 2018 1640 article view option by Kyung-don Seoul, May 2nd, Yonhap. South Korean national football coach Shin Tae-yong said Wednesday his side will improve its defense for the 2018 FIFA World Cup with intensive training. Local pundits here have been urging Shin to beef up the men's national team's defense after South Korea showed poor defensive work against European opponents in March friendly matches. South Korea fell 2-1 to Northern Ireland and were defeated 3-2 by Poland. Since Shin took over the team in July 2017, South Korea have conceded 19 goals and scored 20 in 14 matches. I think the analysts are correct, and I would say the same thing when I look into our performances, Shin said at a press conference at the Korea Football Association (KFA) house in Seoul. But since I became the coach, we have actually done defense training for only about 4 or 5 days. Shin is scheduled to announce his World Cup squad on May 14, though he has yet to decide whether he should unveil the 23-player final roster on that day. Shin's team will then gather at the National Football Center in Paju, Gyeonggi Province, on May 21 to prepare for 4 World Cup tune-up matches before heading to their World Cup base camp in St. Petersburg, Russia, on June 12. South Korea men's national football team head coach Shin Tae-yong speaks at a press conference at the Korea Football Association (KFA) house in Seoul on May 2, 2018. Yonhap, South Korea are in Group F with Sweden, Mexico and Germany at the 2018 World Cup in Russia. They will open their World Cup campaign with Sweden in Nizhny Novgorod on June 18 and face Mexico 5 days later in Rostov-on-Don. The Taeguk Warriors will then take on defending champions Germany in Kazan on June 27. Shin emphasized that there's enough time to improve the team's defense and that the key is to build up their defensive teamwork. We have our first match on June 18, so we'll have at least 2 weeks, he said. If we work on to build defensive cohesion, we'll able to wash off the concerns. For the latest friendlies, Shin relied on a defensive unit made up of players from Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors, the top club in South Korea's K-League 1. Of the 8 defenders he picked, 5 of them, Hong Jung-ho, Kim Min-jae, Kim Jin-soo, Choi Chul-soon and Lee Yang, were from Jeonbuk. Although Jeonbuk players weren't solid in the 2 European friendlies, Shin said it's promising that the reigning K-League 1 champions have been putting on an impressive defense in recent matches. Jeonbuk have not conceded a goal in their last 7 matches, and they're close to breaking the league record of 8 consecutive clean sheets. I think the players gained confidence after they kept clean sheets game after game, he said. I feel thankful for them because they are core members of our team, Shin said, however, that he has some concerns about whether 2 Jeonbuk defenders are fully fit. Left-back Kim Jin-soo is currently recovering from his knee injury that he sustained during the friendly against Northern Ireland, while centre-back Hong showed poor form in the friendly matches. In this file photo taken March 27, 2018, South Korean defender Jang Yeon-soo gives direction to his teammates during a friendly match between South Korea and Poland at Salesian Stadium in Warsaw, Poland. Yonhap, the 49-year-old coach, said that because of these worries, he went to Japan in recent weeks to scout out their substitutes. I went to Japan to check Yoon Suk-young after Kim Jin-soo got injured, he said. Hong wasn't at his best form in European friendlies, so I inspected Jung Sung-hyun in Japan. In addition to improving defense, Shin said he will try to focus on recovering players' stamina for their World Cup preparations. The players in the K-League and the J1 League will have no problem because they're in the middle of the season, but those who play in Europe are at the end of the season and will be tired, he said. It's difficult to do the same training together. I'm thinking how I should rest these players and make nutrition plans. KDON@yna.co.kr end.